guys, welcome back to my channel. I have both of my babies here with me today, and it is hot in here. With all these lights and these two hot dogs on me, I am sweating, so excuse me, it is hot. I just wanted to do a little video with them together, which is kind of hard. I don't know how long they're both going to be in frame. What are they doing? They were just running all over the house chasing each other, so they're both pretty hot and their eyes are both closed. I don't know what's going on. But I just wanted to do a video with them together, just kind of a little update video. Are you guys like passed out? What's going on? So in case you have not seen videos with them before, I just recently did a bunch of videos with this little girl, Indy. They're both Boston Terriers. Indy is, how old are you, Indy? She's almost 5 months old now. She's a little blue and brindle. I don't know if you can tell, which is basically gray and blonde, but so yeah, that is my little Indy. This is really difficult. I'm like on one little chair with both of them and it's hot. Then this right here is my male Boston Terrier. His name is Chase, and Chase is 2 years and about 4 months old. So it's kind of weird because Chase was born on November 22nd of 2014 and Indy was born on October 21st of 2016. So their birthdays are 1 month and 1 day apart, which I think is kind of crazy. So I guess I'll just kind of start from the beginning, just kind of do like a little story update video. So this is my big boy Chase. We've had him since he was 8 weeks old. Boston Terriers are my favorite. They're it's like kind of the only dog we've ever owned. I grew up with a rat terrier and she is 11 years old now. But these Boston Terriers, they're really smart. They catch on super fast and they're like super loving and friendly, and I hear that all the time when people come and like visit with us and they see my dogs. They're like, I wish my dog was this loving and affectionate and everything. I keep like switching between dogs because I don't know who to hold because they're both just like so tired. We've had Chase since he was 8 weeks old, and when he turned about 2, I was starting to think that I wanted to get another one because I wanted him to have somebody to play with, and that is when we ended up getting Indy. At first I was kind of afraid of how he would react because he's kind of always been around older dogs. We've never really had a dog younger or his age around, so I was afraid to bring Indy home because I did not know how he was going to react. At first he was kind of snippy. Literally like the first second that they met each other, he kind of snipped at her a little bit, like he didn't want her around. And he did kind of seem a little bit jealous. But it's not like we were giving all of our attention to her. We still love him and her equally. But you know, like raising a puppy, you have to give them a lot of attention to train them and everything. I think that's what got him more jealous, is because we had to give her a little bit of the extra training attention and like applaud her a lot more just so that she would catch on. I mean, now they're like best friends. They cuddle together, they lick each other's faces, they chase each other around. I noticed that when she goes outside to go potty, she'll like wait for him, or vice versa, he'll wait for her so that they can go run around the yard together. They really like to stay together a lot. But this little girl, she is seriously the smartest. In the last video that I did, on that same day actually, she learned how to ring the potty bell, which is just like one of those like bells you put on a desk and you ring it for like when you need service or something. We had one of those, and she learned how to ring the bell when she wanted to go outside, so we ended up getting her a actual dog potty bell, and she does ring it when she wants to go outside. And if she gets frustrated, she'll like flip the rug that it's on and just like shake the rug, but the bell still rings. It's like we trained Chase to sleep differently. Like when he was her age, he slept in my bed because I was like paranoid. I never owned a dog before, and I was like, what if he has something in his face and he can't breathe? What if he has to go out to the bathroom and I can't tell that he got up to use the bathroom? And just little stuff like that. So he slept in my bed when he was her age. But with her, I obviously know better now, and they sleep in the same bed together. but she goes to the bed on her own. Like when she's tired, she'll just walk right up into her bed. Yesterday I was looking at her teeth. I just like to look at her teeth to see like how they've been growing and everything, and I actually looked in her mouth and I noticed that one of her teeth looked kind of loose, so I poked at it and it was hanging by a little thread. When Chase was a puppy, I never saw any of his baby teeth. I never noticed any of them being loose. I never noticed any of them being missing. I did brush his teeth, but I never actually like looked in his mouth. So just the fact that I looked in her mouth and one of her teeth happened to be like almost falling out already, that was kind of crazy. So we actually did pull it. It wasn't like lodged in there, it was hanging there. So my boyfriend pulled it out because I was like, oh my god, this is so cute, like I want it. And that's kind of weird, but I've never actually got to have one of my puppy's teeth before. So we actually have this Boston Terrier little jar. We got this at a yard sale like 2 years ago, and I have no idea what it is, but we got it because it had a Boston Terrier on it. And I actually put her baby tooth in here. Chase just left me. I don't know if you guys want to see her baby tooth, but here it is. Yeah, so I'm keeping it in this jar. I know that's kind of weird to like keep teeth, but I don't know, I think it would be cute like when she's older to look back and see her tooth. Is that weird? Probably, but. So I'm gonna show a little bit more of little Indy really quick. She is so pretty and so sweet. I love her so much. I honestly could not have asked for a better puppy. When we went to get a puppy, I was nervous, but we ended up with the perfect little girl. She's seriously so sweet and so loving and so smart, and she's just everything, and I totally love her so much. They do have an Instagram account, so if you guys want to check that out, it is Chase the Boston on Instagram. Chase being my other dog's name. I don't want to change it because I did put Chase the Boston in a lot of my other videos. So if people watch my older videos and they go to find him on Instagram, I don't want them to look for it and it not be there anymore. So I'm just going to leave it Chase the Boston, but it is a lot of Indy right now because she's so small and I want to have a lot of pictures of her growing up. So it's a lot of Indy, but there's a lot of Indy and Chase together too. So we're going to say goodbye to Indy for now, and we're going to go ahead and pick up Chase. One thing that I do notice about them that is different, I don't know if it's just because he's a male and she's a female, but he's not as loving, and like he is loving and affectionate, it just like depends on the person. But with Indy, not Chase, with Indy, if you go to kiss her and stuff, she will like lick you back and she'll like cuddle up against you and stuff. And Chase only does that when he's like tired, like right now. Usually Chase is kind of like pulling away. He doesn't like being kissed and stuff. He just has kind of like that teenage boy kind of attitude where they're like, ew mom, gross, kisses and stuff like that. Like that's just the way that he acts sometimes. But he's not like aggressive or anything like that. He's still loving. He's just kind of like got kind of a too good for that right now kind of an attitude. I don't know if he'll do it now, but see how he like pulls away from me? He just does not really like to be kissed. He like always pulls away. And with Indy, she's like the opposite. She'll like give you kisses back and stuff. So that's one thing that I do notice that's different about them. Chase does still like to crawl into bed with us. He does sleep in his own bed with Indy a lot of the time, but sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and he'll be laying on top of me, which like I don't mind because if I tell him to go back to bed, he'll go back to bed. It's not a problem. But he is my big baby. I still love him to death, obviously. I'm always gonna love him. And I like to annoy the crap out of him by like playing with his lips and stuff. I don't know, you guys. I'm so obsessed with my dogs. They are literally my children. I buy them stuff all the time. I kiss on them all the time. So I would totally like recommend this breed to anybody. I think that they are the perfect dog for children, for middle-aged people, teenagers, older people. I think that they're the perfect dog for everybody just because they're just so loving and smart. And I think that everybody needs a Boston Terrier in their life, at least at some point. So that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I just wanted to put my dogs in a video together so you guys could see them together because I don't really do that often. And I also just wanted to do like an update video because I know that a lot of you guys do like seeing my dogs in the videos, so I really just want to give you guys the kind of videos that you like to see. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Bye guys!